So this will be pretty much just an annual process, but you do need to add a new page every year to contain the board minutes. So this is the minutes page, and we have the different libraries. First is organized by category, and then here is the minutes by year. And if we look at 2024, it opens up a page, 2024 Township Minutes Archived. And on that page is an announcement about board meetings, and then the actual archive of minutes. And there's actually 2 pages of that. So let's go back. We want to add a brand new page for 2025. Now, I am going to call it archived because that is part of the permalink, and you can choose whether or not to make it public before the end of the year. It just depends on how you want to do it, but I'm going to show you the process. So first thing we're going to do is go to pages and add new page, and we're going to call this the same thing as we did here. So 2025 Township Minutes Archived. So that goes in the title. And in parentheses. Now, you'll notice on the side, I have already this panel open, and on the page, I need to set a featured image, and that's what's going to be the banner behind the title. So we'll click that, and there are nearly 40 or a little more than 40 banner images already saved on the site. So it's just a matter of grabbing an existing one, or if you want, you can make a new image and add it in. So I'm just going to pick this one with the bench. Anything that's about 2000 by 750, give or take, will be the correct size. So we'll set featured image. The next thing we need to do is to go down and set the sidebar to no sidebars on the page. Now let's just save draft. The next step is to click on this document overview, which it looks like 3 lines set at a bit of a diagonal. And right now, if I were to view the page, all you would see is the title and the banner, after it's published, of course. So now we need to add in the actual page content. And what we want to do is add a pattern. I've already made a pattern for the whole page. So we're going to click the plus sign, and then down here on the black button at the bottom of the panel, click Browse All. Jump over here to the left, and we're going to choose Patterns, and then My Patterns. And what we want is to scroll down and find the Minutes Page template, because that's going to have everything all set. Now, let's save draft. And then we're going to X out of the block inserter, and that's up here in the corner. If you just click that. Now that makes this panel go away, so we'll just open it back up. So now in the container, we've got the board meeting announcement. Notice that this has the 2 diamonds, and it's purple when you mouse over it, both are over here on the side. This is a global pattern. So if you change this one thing, every page that it's on will synchronize with it, which is really handy, so that you can just make one change and it shows up throughout the site. In the next container, we have short code, and this is already set for you. We'll put in the document library. The only thing you need to do is change that to the current year, which would be 2025, and then publish. And it always asks, are you sure you're ready to publish? Yep, we're really ready. Now, you'll see the view page here in the lower left, or the button is here. So let's click view page and see. There we go. So all board meetings are held, view board meeting calendar, and then the documents. Now we're not in 2025 yet, so this does not exist. Part 2 is to connect this to the township minutes page. Let's go to that. So that would be adding a button here for 2025. I'm going to show you the process, but clearly we're not going to do it because there's nothing there. So on the 2025 page, I want to click in the browser address bar, and I want to copy that address. And then I want to go over to this page, which is the township board minutes page. And right here in the top black nav bar, you can see it. It's a little easier. You want to click Edit Page, and it will reload the page in the same kind of pattern that we were just working on. So click the overview just to get to it, and we want to work on the links to minutes by year. And again, this is global because this can show up in a couple of different places. So I'm going to click on it. Now I can't edit it here, but I can edit the original. So then all you have to do is click on this button, and I like to use the little options and duplicate. Now this goes below. You'll see, if I can click off of it, it says 2022 just like the other one. But all we have to do is click to change the link, and we want to remove this and paste in the link from the other page. So now it's to 2025, and then on here you want to change this to 2025. Now if I was going to keep this, I would then say, you know what, I'm going to save the pattern, and that just saved the pattern. It did not save the page. So now I'm going to click back to get to the original and save again. And what happens is now the 2025 link shows up. And if I click down here to view page and scroll down, 2025 is there. And there you go. Now I'm going to delete this because obviously it's too soon to have this on the site. But that is the process you would follow. In 2026, let me go back to this, one edit page. All you're going to do is click on here, edit original, and you would just duplicate this button with the 3 dots and to put the 2026 button and add that link. So that's all you do. To remove this link, I'm just going to click on the button itself, and I know it's the button because it says button right here, and I have to scroll down to the bottom of this menu and delete. So that is all set. So let's save, and I want to click back. I'm going to save the page again, and it's all set. So at the end of the year or sometime during the year, whenever you're ready, you're just going to duplicate this button, change the link and the year on it and inside the pattern, and you're good to go. And then that will show up on the page itself. So right now, let's go back and see that the 2024 button is in there because I'm making this at the end of 24. And of course, if you have any difficulty when we get to the end of 2025 or whenever you want to put this up, feel free to ask, and I'm more than happy to help.